Welcome to what should be a fantastic close to the Mountain West football season. It's the battle for the trophy. We get to crown the champion of the Mountain West Conference here today. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Colorado State Rams, taking on the second-ranked team, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense hurting itself with a penalty. First down and 20. And the running back takes the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. Here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. And we're able to get him down. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Can he get there on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And that pump will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback's got it on the option. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. First down here for this offense. They'll run the option. Football comes out. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, that's a good...
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the same runner's got it again. Finding space at the 20. And tackled there by the defense. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Can he make it to the marker? He goes nowhere on third and short. I don't think he got it.
Interesting call here by the offense coordinator. Shows you the confidence that he has in his offensive line and running back. But the defense in great position to negate this play and bring up a fourth down.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. It's a run to the left. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
And the Rainbow Warriors will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the option play. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And it's intercepted, deflected at the line of scrimmage. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Man, the key there is the defender gets his hands on the football, just knocks it up in the air. At that point, it's a free ball. Anybody can get it. But the concentration to come down with the interception and then the speed to be able to take it into the end zone. Just great focus and concentration.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. And they recover from that right now. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. And it's caught. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or the possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings.
The ball is loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
First down and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
They're 2 for 2 on third down this possession. Here's 3rd and 5. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Just not a lot of room there on the RPO on third down for the offense. Give the defense a lot of credit. They sat back initially, and then they overcommitted to stop that running game, and it worked out.
And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here.
And that is no good.
And after the miss, still down by 7.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
The Colorado State offense is back out there now. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here.
He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the runner takes off to his right.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Rams have 1st and 10 here. Handoff to the back. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They're going to run it. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Heading left after the handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
The gain makes it second and medium. And he'll set up to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. And he's got it. Finding space at the 20. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Handoff from the shotgun. They tackle him about the 14. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Rams will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Hawaii.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this pack. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Third down coming up after that running play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And here comes a deep shot. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. They'll take the lead in the second half. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Handoff to the single back. Fights off a defender. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And it's down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now it's second down here. They'll run it to the left. They've got him down out near the 40.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Crucial third down play coming up. And now the running backs got it again. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Rams offense back onto the field. And they reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Takes the handoff on the counter play.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
Here's the second down play. And here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Tackle made after a big gain.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The offense really clicking here. And then first down, right back to the running game. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So a crucial third down play. To try a field goal from here would be 53 yards. Try and muscle for the first down. Oh, look out, the football is free. The offense recovers the fumble.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
And the Rams are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that previous play. Defense showing blitz here. Hands it off on the counter. And is brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game.
And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Important second down play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Solid game, moves the ball to the 43.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
That's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Ball handed off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The offense now operating in empty. And a timeout is called. They'll talk it over, tied late here in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down for the offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air.
Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And they'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Colorado State offense is back out there now. How will they play this? They've got some work to do to get into field goal range, but how aggressive will this play calling be? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
A solid run, good for 1st down yardage. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield.
Deep shot caught out of the 15. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble.
And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Hands off to the left. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarter.
It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Good enough for first down yardage.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Tailback takes the handoff again. Stopped short of the end zone. Spot the ball at the 2-yard line. The Rams will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. There's the handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. So now it's 1st and goal. They have to punch it in here to keep this game going. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
How about this? A 2-point conversion now with the ball game on the line. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. No, he didn't get in. They stopped him. They gambled to win the game right there. Could not score. Talk about a perfect ending to a regular season, becoming champions of the Mountain West. They've made their case now, and with a conference championship in tow, it's going to come down to what the committee decides to do if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.